Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the LA Dodgers and the Colorado Rockies. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Chad Bettis will be on the mound for the Rocks. Dan, any thoughts?
Chad Bettis is all about attitude. Not a very big guy, but he's not afraid to attack the strike zone. Good fastball, 93 to 95, with a little bit of sinking action on it. Has a curveball and a slider, an occasional changeup. One of the keys to know if he's on early, getting some outs early on in counts.
Coming to the plate now, A.J. Pollock. He will lead this one off today. And he's going to have extra bases right out of the chute today. And it's a good start to the inning for the Dodgers on the leadoff double.
Wow, that's the way to kick off a day at the ballpark right there. Leadoff hitter, and he puts the pitcher on his heels right out of the gate with a leadoff double. It's hard to get settled into a game as a pitcher when you're dealing with the runner in scoring position, one batter into the game.
Stepping into the box, Justin Turner. These two have not faced each other at the major league level. A swing and a miss at the big curveball.
Hey, I love the location right there. Maybe that extra base hit was a big wake-up call to get it going.
And this is in the air to straightaway right. We'll see if it's enough to get that runner to third. And that's taken in near the line as the runner tags from second. And he is in there. The chance now for the Los Angeles Dodgers starting lineup. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, I know these guys love what Justin Turner brings to their offense. He hit over 320 last year, and that will get any pitcher's attention. They knew it when he was coming up, and they knew it when he was on the on-deck circle. Really impressive hitter.
Next up for Los Angeles, Max Munson, trying to pick up that first run in this one. Leadoff man at third with one away. Here's the 1-1. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Pollock stands at third with 1 gone in the inning. Cue shot here out toward short, and an easy play out there as this is taken for the second out. And next will be the Dodgers cleanup hitter, Kike Hernandez. No career numbers to talk about for this matchup. Count remains full. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Coming in is Tapia. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. So they're able to get the runner to third in the opening half inning, but can't bring him around. It's the Dodgers nothing. Rockies stepping into the plate. Just underway next on MLB Network. Julio Urias is on the mound for the Dodgers in this contest. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
Standing in, Charlie Blackmon. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And it's 1-2. Now this ball is popped up behind the plate for Martin. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out. With that, here's a look at the Rockies lineup card for this one. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Yeah, keep an eye on Charlie Blackmon. He won the National League batting title last year. Swinging the bat, he hits about everything. Breaking balls, changeup, fastballs. There wasn't anything that they could get by him last year. I love watching him perform, and I'm hoping that he continues that same trend this year.
The 1-2. Freezes him. A strikeout looking. In now for Colorado, Daniel Murphy. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Ripped down the line. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Dan, you have to love it when your defense picks you up right there, keeping him at first base.
Boy, D-Roll, that looked like it had extra bases written all over it. Great job by the left fielder to get to that ball and get the ball back in, keeping that to a single.
Striding in for the Rockies, Trevor Story. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
Pollock will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. He played an inning. No score here on MLB Network. So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger. No career at-bats for him against this particular arm in the past. Line drive to center field. Tapia is there, and he has it for the first down.
All right, guys, so here's how the Colorado Rockies set up defensively. And let me tell you about outfielder Chuck Nasty, Charlie Blackmon. One of the best in the business out there, covering a ton of room in the outfield, gap to gap, with one of the most accurate arms in the game.
Here's Jock Peterson now. He has no prior history against this pitcher. No score here as we play inning number 2.
That was a nasty pitcher's pitch right there. Most guys strike out on that one. He was able to scramble at a little bit and give him another chance. And hopefully this pitcher misses over the heart of the plate.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Curveball that time, not even close.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher. But you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
Lifted into the air to shallow center. Tapia coasts under it, and that's the second out of the inning. Russell Martin now. No career numbers to talk about for this matchup. The 1-1 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
Hey, that's another nice two-seamer right there. He's been able to manipulate that pitch all game, keeping it at the hollow of the knee, getting a lot of ground balls and a lot of swing and miss.
2-2 to the Dodgers catcher. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Working the plate is Carl Dixon.
Hey, D-Roll, one of the things you have to be aware of as a hitter from Carl Dixon, he'll call that high strike.
Yeah, he will. So you better be on top of your game with 2 strikes, because if they elevate, good chance Carl Dixon's punching your tick.
Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Dodgers down in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. The 1-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Hernandez fields it cleanly, and he will whip this one over to first in time for the out.
Hey, let's take a look at the Dodgers on defense. The guy I want to spot shadow today is Cody Bellinger. Versatility is his game. The bat plays no matter where he hits in a lineup, but a guy who can play Gold Glove first base and move to the outfield. Now at the plate, Ryan McMahon. He'll get to take his first cuts here. 1-1. Is a fastball that misses. The 2-1 home. Hit hard towards center. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. Nice piece of hitting right there. Didn't try and do too much. Fastball, middle cut, places it right back where it came from.
Standing in now, Chris Iannetta. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning. Digging in, Raimel Tapia. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
2-1 to count. Now the 2-1. Line towards center field. And that's in there. Base hit. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Chad Bettis. Twos all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A fastball right over the outside corner. Big curveball just misses, apparently. Ball 2.
Well, these are just extra pitches that are just going to add to your pitch count. He's not trying to work around him, and no reason to, but sometimes you just lose the strike zone for no apparent reason.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 2 left for Colorado. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Digging in, Chris Taylor. No career at-bats for him against this particular arm in the past. A ball and 2 strikes.
The count is 1-2.
Swing and a miss as he starts the 3rd the same way he ended the 2nd with a punch out, 1 away. So here's the Dodgers pitcher, Julio Urias, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Grounded back up the middle. McMahon fields it cleanly. Throw just in time as they get him by an eyelash. Digging in, A.J. Pollock. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Dahl is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. Home half of the 3rd coming up. No score. Here's Charlie Blackmon now. He's a dangerous hitter indeed as the reigning batting champion in the National League. And he misses 2-1. Line to the right side, but that's a foul ball. The 2-2. This is pulled into right. Bellinger is there to put it away for out number 1.
The batter, number 28, third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
Here's Nolan Arenado. First time up, he went down looking. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. High in the air out to center field. Pollard is there, 2 gone.
First baseman, number 9, Daniel Murphy.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Daniel Murphy. He reached on a single in his first try. Line drive to left. That's in another base hit. He's 2 for 2. So the 2-out hit extends the inning for Trevor Story.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Into the box, Trevor Story. The Rockies shortstop in front with a 3-1 count. And he drops a change in on him there, and that'll run it full 3-2.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Hit hard on the ground to short, and that's through for a hit. Throw comes in quickly from left, so even on the hit and run, they'll hold things to first and second here.
He looked a little bit out in front right there, but he's able to pull that ground ball through the hole for a single.
Into the box now, David Dahl. Drilled to the left side. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. 2 left for Colorado. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Digging in now, Justin Turner. He flew out in his last at-bat.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Here's another 1-2. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
Tough to take a pitch like that right there, especially in a 1-2 count. You almost get in that auto swing mode. Great job to work the count back to even.
On the ground to the right side. McMahon gathers it in. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Up next for the Dodgers.
Good range showing off into the hole right there. That's not an easy play, but these guys make it look that way sometimes.
In now, Max Munson. He turns on it and sends it deep down the line in right. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Line to the right side, but foul. Now another 1-2. That's lifted the other way out to left. Waiting on it is Dahl. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, second baseman, Kike Hernandez.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Kike Hernandez. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. No runs, just 1 hit. No errors for the Dodgers thus far.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
Hit on the ground to third. Throw to Murphy. He'll take care of him, and that'll end the inning. Dodgers down in order. On to the bottom of the fourth now, still with no score. Stepping up now, Ryan McMahon, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. The 3-1 is in there for a full count now, 3-2.
Fell behind early in this one, 3-0, and has battled back with 2 quality strikes. Interested to see if he catches a big part of the plate right here or tries to get a nibble.
And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the fourth.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
At the plate, Chris Iannetta. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Now the 1-1 pitch. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Bellinger will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
Now batting, center fielder, Raymel.
Now batting, Raimel Tapia, a base hit in his first trip. And there's ball 2 now. McMahon stands at first with 1 out. Hit back up the middle. Taylor on the move. He's there to second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Nothing doing for the Rockies. Through 4, still tied, 0-0. So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
The left fielder, number 31, Jock Peterson.
Here's Jock Peterson now. No runs, just 1 hit. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. And boy, that misses as well. It's back-to-back walks to start out the inning. And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. Coming to the plate now, Russell Martin. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. A look at our line score here through the first 4, and as we've mentioned, just 1 hit for these guys this afternoon. Riding into the box, Chris Taylor. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. The 3-2 pitch. Swing and a ball hit foul as this will find the seats in right. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Line to the right side, and that's through into right field for a base hit. Ball comes in quickly though, so no error on the bobble, and the bases are loaded now.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
He had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets through, but eventually does get to third base.
Standing in now, Julio Urias. Change-up just off the black, and it's 2-1.
You put yourself in this situation, you got to get yourself out of it. You got the pitcher at the plate, 2-0 count. You got to take your chances and throw something middle of the plate.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Bellinger on third, Peterson on second, Taylor at first, 1 gone. Swing and a liner. And this will get over his outstretched glove. A great effort there, but it's a base hit. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
Boy, it's been tough to score in this one so far through the 5th inning, but that RBI base hit right there is a nice breakthrough.
Yeah, it's been a great pitcher's duel up until this point. They've been executing on the bump without question, but that RBI knock right there might set the tone for the later innings.
Left side. One there. On to Murphy. It's a double play, and that ends the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4 to 3 to end the threat. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network. So here now is the pitcher, Chad Bettis. He'll start things out here in the home 5th, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. On a good changeup, a swing and a miss, and he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time today.
One of the toughest pitches to hit, the straight changeup, right? El Cambio. Hadn't seen it in that entire at bat. And what happens? Gets the string pulled on him right there. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Stepping in now, Charlie Blackmon. Got him to go after the change there, and that'll run things full 3-2.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Swing and a liner. And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. On his way to second is Blackmon. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores it. Then who knows what kind of roll they could get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
Ready now, Nolan Arenado, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. A curveball that catches the inside corner.
Hey, I couldn't tell from up here if the hitter was taken all the way or sitting fastball and just got knee buckled. Either way, that was a really good curveball right there. Move on to the next pitch, but have that in the back of your mind.
The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. 1 out and a runner on second base. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
With the meat of the order due up next, you could probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Full count still.
All right, that's when you got to tell yourself to slow down a little bit right there. Out in front on a fastball, hit it hard, but pulled it foul.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Very weakly on the ground. That fierce foul, so they'll do it again on 3-2. Another full count pitch on its way. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at bat. Here's Daniel Murphy now. A couple of singles to his credit thus far.
Murphy.
Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball.
Time for him to attack on the mound. He knows his team's struggling offensively. Don't mess around and try and nibble. Just be on the attack and let them beat you.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And that misses. Ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
Now batting, the shortstop, Trevor.
Ready for another shot now. Trevor Story. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Fastball down near the shoe tops.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
And that changeup didn't tempt anybody and misses for ball 3. Swing and a miss, and the count goes full 3-2.
He came out of his shoes on that one, boys. I know he swung and missed it. We felt the breeze from up here, but if he gets that pitch again and catches it a grain low, we got action.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
Well, it's obvious he wanted absolutely no part of the 3 or 4 hole hitters. But he's got to focus here because this guy in the 5 hole is just as dangerous.
And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. And guys, this is clearly one of the bigger at-bats of the ball game so far.
Yeah, Matt, bases loaded. They're looking to finally get that clutch hit that's kind of been elusive all day. They've had some hits, but they just haven't hit when it mattered. These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
Ooh, he saws him off with that one. On to first, and the Rockies fail to cash in as that ends the inning. A couple of walks, but no damage. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Next for the Dodgers, Justin Turner. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. The 3-0 pitch is in there for strike 1. And that Colorado bullpen comes to life now with a lefty and a right-hander up to throw.
That leadoff walk is a great way to start this inning when you're looking to pad the lead. Could be the beginning of good things here in this half inning.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. The 1-2. Freezes him. A strikeout looking. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Kike Hernandez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Missed with a breaking ball. Turner, base runner at first with 1 out. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1. The 3-1 pitch. Finds the zone to fill the count. 3-2.
I think it's a real possibility that they put that run on first in motion. That would help them stay out of that double play that would end the inning, but that's also kind of risky at the same time.
Here comes the payoff pitch. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
Oh, I love watching a pitcher that can run a good hard fastball in on a guy's hands and completely lock him up. That's such a tough pitch to do anything with. If you can locate your fastball there consistently.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3 left for L.A. Here's Ryan McMahon now. It was a walk in his last trip. A ball and 2 strikes to count to Ryan McMahon.
Decided to go with a fastball there on 0-2, but what he's trying to do with that pitch is to expand the strike zone. Maybe you get a guy to offer at it, but at the very least, it helps set up your off-speed stuff.
And that one just missed outside. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
I'll tell you right now, this guy has a shutout going, and it's been all business. He's not messing around trying to pick at corners. He's being aggressive in the zone, and he's attacking each and every one of these hitters up to this point.
Here's the catcher now, Chris Iannetta. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2. Raimel Tapia is on deck. Now the 3-2 pitch. Inside as he nearly got him, and it's ball 4.
Well, you never want to issue a free pass if you can help it. But when a hitter like that digs in, you'd rather he's standing at first than driving a ball out of here and erasing your 1-run lead.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Line drive to left. And that'll get down for a base hit.
I mean, that has to frustrate the guy on the mound right there. You get him down 0-2, no put away pitch, works the count back to neutral, and is able to mix in a base hit.
Number 23, Ian Desmond.
Grounded up the first baseline. Oh, but the feet of the shortstop is off the mark. And they won't come close to getting him. He's in there at third. Now here's the Dodgers skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. Kenta Maeda takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. This is line to left. Peterson has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And not in time as the run scores. At the plate, Nolan Arenado, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Desmond is off at first with 2 away. The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. So 2 runs on just 1 lone hit, 1 Dodger error, and 1 man left on base. We're through 6 full. Rockies lead it 2-1. Welcome back to baseball on MLB Network. Rockies out on top in this one as we head to the 7th. But before we get started, let's get a look at the game summary through the first 6 innings of baseball. Brian Shaw is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 29,
Settling in now, Jock Peterson. It was a walk in his last trip.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by one. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
There to make the catch is Arenado for the first out.
The catcher, number 55, Russell Martin.
Russell Martin now. His numbers against Brian Shaw. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Shaw, a California-born ball player. He was taken in the 2nd round during the 2008 draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
The 2-2. Got him swinging in the dirt. And the throw to first is there to record the 2nd out.
You know, professional catchers make those plays look easy most of the time, but that was a big play that shouldn't go unnoticed. Had he found a way on, he would have represented a tying run, so that was a nice job there to make sure that strikeout didn't get wasted.
Ready with 2 balls and a strike. Way in front of a great slider that time.
Hey, you can tell by the look on that manager's face, he's obviously frustrated right now. But it's a long season. You're going to have a lot of ebbs and flows with your offense. Does he take a step back and relax a little bit, or does he call a team meeting right after this one?
Count remains 2-2. Three and 2 now.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
And he pops it up, and Arenado will make the catch to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. They're down 2-1. Into the box, Daniel Murphy. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. Now the 1-1 pitch is in there for strike number 2. The 1-2. And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
And this guy loves to throw the slider, and it's a very effective pitch for him. But here's the flip side of that coin. He starts this one too far inside and plunks the hitter.
Into the box, Trevor Story, and it's fouled away. Popped high in the air. Turner over to his left. 1 down. So coming to the plate, David Dahl. He was a ground out victim last time up. The 1-2. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. The 1-2. It's a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Drilled to the right side. That's through for a base hit, his 2nd of the ball game. And he's safe.
Hey, nice job all around right there. He's able to get a head start, full count, 2 outs. You know he's going right there. Batter didn't come out of his zone, though. Drove a nice single into the outfield. Now we got runners on first and third.
In now, Chris Iannetta. This one's chopped foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2.
Boy, the Rockies have been looking for that big hit all game long. They haven't been able to come through so far, but now would be the time to come through.
And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Bullet back up the middle. Pollard is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. 2 left for Colorado. They lead it 2-1. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Corey Seager will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game. Now back to the top of the Dodgers order. Digging in, A.J. Pollard. He was a double play victim last time around. This is on the ground over to first. He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right.
Hey, you got to respect the first baseman getting dirty right there, but that batter was able to shoot that right past him.
Turner.
Into the box now, Justin Turner. Turner in front at 3 balls and a strike.
We all know this guy is a great hitter. In a 3-1 count, this is just what he's looking for. He loves to hit when the count's in his favor like this.
And there's a called strike at the knees as he was hoping for a base on balls there, but it's a full count now, 3-2. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Ready now, 2-strike pitch on its way. On the ground is short. Could this be 2? Back to Murphy, and they get them both.
Doesn't come much easier than that. Tailor-made 6-4-3 double play and an easy one to turn.
Into the box now, Max Munson. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind him, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here, 3-1.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit in now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
Fouled away. Not quick enough that time, and he's lucky to get another chance. Count remains full. Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Hit out towards second. And a base hit as that'll bring the tying run in from third. And they've come back to knot things up at even here in the 8th.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen. I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sinking cut. That is unbelievable. He's able to get that knock in that big spot.
And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. But the tying run has come across here as we're set up for an exciting finish. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. And we are tied 2-2. Josh Smoker is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Raimel Tapia. So far 2 for 3 in this one. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And your go-ahead run is in at second base here with a leadoff double.
He went with the slider, but the hitter wasn't fooled for a second. Gets the barrel of the bat through the zone and rips it down the line for a leadoff double.
Now a bunt attempt here. Turner right there. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Not a lot of offense to go around, but a very tightly contested ball game. 2-2 our score here in the 8th, as it's starting to look more like 1 run may be enough to win this one. Here's Charlie Blackmon now. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 2-1. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Here's the 2-2. Missed with a slider. Nolan Arenado is on deck. High in the air out to center field. Pollock has a read on it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Here's Nolan Arenado. His day to play hasn't amounted to much, 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you, like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters. That's what's called getting the treatment. Everyone knows he's a power threat with the bat, so it's all about not letting him be the guy that beats you.
Here's Daniel Murphy now, and it looks like this could be a critical at-bat in this one.
Well, a glance at my scorebook shows they haven't been able to get him out yet, so this could be a fun at-bat to watch.
2 balls and a strike to count. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. Lifted the other way out to left center. On the move is Peterson. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And that's going to plate the go-ahead run from second as they move out in front here, 3-2. And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop Trevor Story, who was retired after popping out in his last at-bat.
Boy, those have to feel really good, D-Row. You get late in the game.
This one gets through, and that could bring in a run. Oh, and he can't reel it in out there. And he's in there safely, as they also score a pair of runs on the play.
Hey, D-Row, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Bellinger is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a man left. 9th inning coming up. It's the Rockies 5 and the Dodgers 2. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Wade Davis takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Davis, now playing left field and batting in 7th spot, number 56, Nolan Cueva.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Cutter, and it doesn't make it back. 3-2.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at-bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
3-2 pitch. Yanked hard, but foul to the right. The 3-2 one more time. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
Now the 3-2 pitch, and he fouls this one off. And a fastball misses there, ball 4. Stepping in, Chris Taylor. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. 1-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Austin Barnes will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first. 1-2 now. The Dodgers down to their final strike. A bouncer up the middle. Story scoops it up. Throw on to second for the force, and the ball game is over.
It's always nice to give your fans at home something to cheer about, and they definitely did that right here, coming through with a big win at home.
5-2 the final today. The Rockies crossed the plate 3 times in the 8th, helping propel them to the win. Sun Hwan-Oh takes home the win. So that'll just about do it. For my partners Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching a presentation of MLB Network. So long, everybody.
The final line score for the ball game this afternoon for the victorious Rockies. 5 runs on 11 hits. No errors. They left 13 men on base. For the Dodgers, 2 runs on 5 hits. 1 error. They left 8 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 7 minutes. Thanks for joining us this afternoon, and please drive home safely.